Welcome to episode 10 of 2 Minute Tuesday with Hondon Valley Homes. This is the second part of our three-part vlog about what services the agents undertake when representing you as a purchaser. Welcome to 2 Minute Tuesday with Hondon Valley Homes. Now, following on from part one, where we looked at the agent's role in first viewings, we're now going to move on to the time where you're narrowing down your property search and looking at second viewings. Now, hopefully your agent will have noted lots of information about your must-haves during the time with them. And during the second viewings, they're going to be able to point out the areas in each of the properties that you choose that will be beneficial to you. The first viewing is all about gauging the property and the location and to see if they meet your mark. Now, during the second viewing, you need to look at the more practical side rather than the emotional side. You need to speak with the vendor and ask them questions pertinent to your situation. You need to ask about the practicalities, the running costs. You can even ask them about the neighbours, what they're like, their nationality, is it a holiday home or a permanent home? Look at the orientation of the property, how well it's being kept by their current owner. Look at the plot size. After all, it's up to you to maintain it if you have a huge plot. Many vendors have gardeners or pool people or a handyman, and you can ask the vendor about those. If you have a big country plot, then maybe a farmer looks after the property. And it's worthwhile checking that the farmer will be happy to do this once you've taken over the ownership of the villa. You also need to look at things like the electricity supply. Is it on mains electric or solar? Is the water drinking water, agricultural water? Is it delivered in a tanker and put into a deposito? Or is it a combination of all three? Increasingly important nowadays is the internet. How fast and how reliable is the service? For example, here in the Hondon Valley, we now have 100 megabits per second upload and download, and shortly this is going to be increased to 300 megabits per second with 5G. This, however, isn't available in other areas, so if the internet is very important to you for work, then maybe it's worth looking into that as well. It always helps if you have a list of questions to bring with you on second viewings. There's nothing worse than leaving the property and forgetting to ask a question. So come well armed and you will leave with all the information that you need. So hopefully you've now got the full picture regarding the properties that you've looked at and chosen for the second viewing. And if you found the one, now it's time to make an offer. In the next episode of 2 Minute Tuesday, we will look at the offer process and how best to achieve your goal of buying your dream home in the sun. Now remember, if you have any questions that you'd like me to answer, either directly or on 2 Minute Tuesday, then please email me on the details below. Thank you for watching,